What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video. Today I have the sniper gun guide video. I'm gonna be showing a build for every sniper in Delta Force. If you didn't know, I make basically gun guides for every single weapon in Delta Force. Of course, I'll be showing build links down in the description, but especially for the mobile players who are new to this game, in case you're curious what you should add on your sniper, this is going to be the video for you. Build links sadly only work for the Steam players. Also, if you use Garena, you're unfortunately not going to be able to use the build links. So I'm going to be going right into it. What is good to know is that the builds that I'll be showing are focused on a specific type of playstyle. So in case you're going to play with the AWM, it's going to be a long-range sniper, so I made it so it's going to be a good long-range sniper. R93, for example, is a short-range sniper, so I built it so you can do very good with short-range sniping. Let's start off with SV98, which is a good overall sniper. It's good, versatile on every type of map. So in case you like sniper, you can use this on basically any map you want. The optical sniper that I use is, or the sight that I use, is a 8x. Honestly, the 6 to 12 times also very good, mainly going with the 6x. But I found the 8x also very nice, specifically for maps like Ascension or Trench Lines, which are they have a little bit more long range sights. So that's why I like to use the 8x. I do not use the kill flash. It is a very useful attachment, but you reduce the handling and stability a little bit. But it is worth considering in case you do a lot of long range sniping. Then I have the DD Python handguard, improving the handling, basically improving the ADS speed just a tiny little bit. I went with the Dragonfly light barrel. Then I have the Spiral Fire Flash Hider, basically removing your muzzle flash, which is very useful in case you don't want to be spotted that easily. And of course, you add a little bit of stability. You can also go with a suppressor, but I was finding it quite unnecessary for the SV98. Then I have one laser. Honestly, not the most useful attachments for the snipers, but in case you do get lucky with like some no scopes or whatever, the laser sight can be helpful. You quickly can get a body shot off and then switch to your pistol to finish off the enemy player. Calibrations didn't do anything to the optic. For the barrel, I added some ADS movement speed and some ADS speed, as you can see right there. Moving over to the R93 sniper rifle, which is the most aggressive sniper in the game. This has a very high rate of fire. I believe it has the highest rate of fire of 65. This gun is good if you want to go for double body shot kills as well. I added a 6x on this. I wouldn't go any higher than the 6x for this weapon. Then I didn't do the mag, the 50 round mag, because you lose 8 handling, which is quite a lot. And since it's going to be an aggressive sniper, you don't want the ADS speed to be super slow. But you can consider it, adding on it. I personally didn't find it very useful. Then I went with the lightweight short barrel, improving the fire rate, making the gun just even more aggressive. Then I have the Barrett heat shield. Obviously, you want to be using that. And then the muzzle, the practical flash hider. Also, it conceals that muzzle flash, so you're not easily spotted for longer range. Calibrations, only change something with the barrel, ADS speed, and ADS movement speed. Moving over to the M700 sniper rifle, my personal favorite, not necessarily the best, but I find this one the cleanest and the most satisfying to use. I also got a nice camo for it, which definitely does help with the satisfaction of using this weapon. I used a 3 to 7 adjustable scope. Also, this is a kind of more of a versatile sniper, not necessarily good for long or very short range, kind of in between. So that's what I built it for. I have the DD Python handguard. Then I did that 3x, as you can see. Again, if you want to do long range sniping, definitely be sure to use that kill flash. The M700 Predator military barrel, improving range and muzzle velocity. Then I went with the Spiral Fire Flash Hider. I have the Phantom vertical foregrip, improving the ADS speed. You can also go with the angled grip. Both are great if you want to have a little bit more stability or a little bit of control. Honestly, stability and control are not the biggest of concern when you're using snipers. Then I have the balanced grip base in combination with the AR heavy tower grip. You can only use the grip mount if you use that grip. And of course I have the little mag assist in combination with the 10 round mag. And then as the handguard I use the M700 add frame system. For calibrations, we have rear grip. I added some aiming stability while breathing and stability while moving. Foregrip, I added some ADS speed, ADS movement speed, and I did something similar here, ADS movement speed. The reason why ADS movement speed is so useful is because you make yourself a little bit of a harder target to hit for other snipers. So if in case you're fighting other snipers, it's a very good counter. The last sniper in the game, and it's a very good one. Actually, I need to add the flash hider here. It's also going to be in the code. This is purely long range build. I completely maxed out. I'm going to show the stats right here real quick because it's actually interesting. Range 160 meters, damage 100. Yes, this gun can one-shot body shot as long as you're within range. With this build, you're going to be one-shotting players within a range of, I believe it is 46 meters. If you don't do this build, it's going to be a range of 30 meters. But the rate of fire, of course, is not very high, so you're gonna be needing to hit your shots. Starting off with the AWM M-Lock kit here, improving the ADS modification slots, so you can add some sights on there. Then I went with the handguards, the handling, of course, to improve the ADS speed just a tiny little bit. I went with the Skyline long barrel, improving the range. And then here the Resonant Sniper Rifle suppressor, lowering the fire rate to 29, which is extremely slow. But with the combination of having a longer range sniper and extremely high damage to range ratio, it's definitely worth to put the suppressor on there. Then I went with the 6 to 12 times, mainly using the 12 times scope. Also, the thermal scope is actually quite good. I think it's an 8 times scope or a 6 times. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely would try that out as well, especially when you're playing on a little bit darker maps, like maybe Ascension, for example, or of course the new night map they've added into the game. The only change I made is the extra muzzle velocity, again reducing the ADS speed, so the sniper is going to be very slow, but it's basically a hit scan. The bullet speed here, which is the highest in the entire game, is 1300. To compare that with the SV98, you see 700, 700, almost 600, and then you have this 1300. It's going to be super easy to hit headshots with the sniper. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys find it useful. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.